Yo, what's up everyone? It's Dev Trend Shorts back again with another video. And today, we're diving deep into the world of cybersecurity with a look at HTML injection. Now, if you're into ethical hacking, bug bounties, or just want to understand how websites can be vulnerable, this one's for you. We're talking about how seemingly simple things like text boxes and comment sections can be exploited to wreak havoc on a website. We'll be breaking down what HTML injection is, how it works, and why it's such a big deal, but more importantly, we're going to get our hands dirty and explore the tools and techniques you need to find and exploit these vulnerabilities like a pro. And trust me, some of the things you'll see are pretty wild. So, whether you're a seasoned security professional or just starting your journey in cybersecurity, this video is packed with valuable insights and practical tips that you can use right away. Let's get started. Alright, before we jump into the technical stuff, let's talk about why HTML injection matters. Imagine a hacker defacing a website, replacing the homepage with their own message or image. That's HTML injection in action. But it goes beyond just vandalism. Think about stealing sensitive information like session cookies, which could give an attacker access to your accounts, or injecting fake login forms to phish for user credentials. It can even mess with things like email content, making you think you're receiving a legitimate message when it's actually a malicious attack. And it's not just about adding things. HTML injection can break a web page's structure, making it look completely messed up. Or even worse, trigger things like auto downloads of malware or redirect you to malicious websites without you even realizing it. Now let's talk about how to find these vulnerabilities. We're going to use what I call the guarantee method. First, identify any input points on a website. Think search bars, comment sections, contact forms, anywhere you can enter data. Next, inject some simple HTML code. Start with something basic like bold text or italic text. If it renders on the page exactly as you typed it, that's a good sign. Next, try breaking the HTML structure with something like a closing tag without an opening tag. If the page layout changes, you're onto something. Then start testing more dangerous tags like. Now for the fun part, HTML injection payloads. These are snippets of code that exploit the vulnerability. Let's start with the basics, rendering payloads. These are things like injecting images with, creating links with, or displaying custom text. Then you have structure-breaking payloads. These mess with the website's layout, often using tags like, or even to create chaos and confusion. And then there are the XSS-style payloads. These are more advanced and can be used to steal cookies, redirect users, or even execute JavaScript code on the victim's browser. Let's be real, having the right tools can make or break your hacking game. For HTML injection, there are some absolute must-haves. Burp Suite, which we mentioned earlier, is a beast. It's a web vulnerability scanner that can automate a lot of the testing process. Then you have XSS Hunter, a platform specifically designed for finding and exploiting cross-site scripting vulnerabilities. Dalfox, XS Strike, Hackbar, ZapProxy, Arjun, and Param Miner are also incredibly powerful tools that can help you find and exploit HTML injection vulnerabilities. We'll link to all of these in the description below. Okay, let's bring all of this to life with some real-world examples. Imagine a website where you can sign up for an event. You see a simple name field, but what happens if you inject some HTML into that field? Suddenly, your name appears differently, or worse, it injects a malicious link. Or think about a product review section that allows HTML. An attacker could inject in tag, loading content from their malicious website right onto the legitimate product page. Even something as simple as a search bar can be vulnerable. If the website reflects your search query and in tag, that's a prime target for HTML injection. And don't forget about 404 error pages. If they reflect GET parameters, that's another potential attack vector. Now for the developers and security folks out there, let's talk about how to prevent HTML injection from happening in the first place. The golden rule: sanitize your inputs and encode your outputs. Sanitizing means cleaning up user input, removing any potentially dangerous characters or code before processing it. Encoding, on the other hand, involves converting special characters into a safe format so they're displayed correctly, but don't get executed as code. Use a strict content security policy to control what resources your website is allowed to load, and always validate input types and expected values. If you're expecting a name, make sure you're actually getting a name, not a bunch of HTML code. So there you have it, a deep dive into the world of HTML injection. We've covered a lot of ground, from the basics to some pretty advanced techniques. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use this knowledge ethically and responsibly. Whether you're a developer, a security professional, or just someone who cares about online safety, understanding HTML injection is crucial in today's digital landscape. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.